Salvete discipili. Ego sum Magister Carroll. And today we are going to be talking about Stage 4 vocabulary from the Cambridge Latin course, 5th edition. Our first word, agit, is a very versatile word in Latin. It's a verb that means does, but sometimes we translate it in different ways in English, and so the context is going to help us out with this one. For our example sentence, Caecilius negotium agit, Caecilius does or is doing the business. Our next word is annulus, a second declension noun that means ring. Now remember, we talked about this in stage 3. Latin has decided to organize its nouns into 5 different declensions. And these are noun families, each one having their own number. We only know the first 3, right? And annulus just happens to be in the second declension. Ego annulum habeo. I have a ring is our example sentence. Quoquit is our next word, and it is related to the noun quoquus, which we've learned already. So this is the verb that means cooks or is cooking. Quoquus cenam quoquit. The cook is cooking dinner. Our next word is a favorite of Zoidberg, means cur. It's cur, and it means why. Falls under those question word category. So cur in forum venus. Why are you coming into the forum? Our next word has 2 types of spelling. With a long mark over it, or x. They both are the same word, and it's a preposition meaning out of or from. And you might be asking, why does and x have 2 different spellings? Well, it's the same reason and on in English have 2 spellings. Goes in front of nouns that have consonants. For example, a book. And on goes in front of nouns that have vowels, like an apple. So with the long mark would go in front of a Latin noun that has a consonant starting it, like villa, out of the house. While x will go in front of those Latin nouns that have vowels starting it, like ex annulo, out of the ring. So here, our example sentence, the canis e villa exit. The dog is going out of the villa. Our next word is a pronoun. It's ego, and it means I. So our TV show here would be called Ego Luciam Amo. I love Lucy. Ehu is an exclamation. You can say it whenever you have a particularly rough day in Latin. It means alas or oh dear. So ehu ego sum tristis. Alas, I am sad. Habet is a verb that means has. So files cibum habet. The cat has the food. Hopefully its favorite, a cheeseburger. Inquit is a verb that means says, and we will oftentimes see it paired with quotation marks. So, pater ad matrem inquit salve. So the father says to the mother, hello. Iudex is a third declension noun meaning judge. So iudex in basilica laborat. The judge is working in the basilica. Mendax is a third declension noun meaning liar. So in the picture, Pinocchio es mendax, and then in our story, Hermogenes es mendax. Both mean Pinocchio is a liar or Hermogenes is a liar. Our next word is a first declension noun, pecunia, meaning money. So Caecilius pecuniam habet. Caecilius has the money. Remember, he's a banker, an argentarius, so of course he's going to have pecunia. Perterritus is an adjective meaning terrified. Grumio es perterritus. Grumio is terrified, probably because he fell asleep again. Our next word is poeta. It is a first declension noun meaning poet. So in pictura est poeta Virgilius. In the picture is the poet Virgil. Or poeta versum recitat. the poet is reciting the verse. Our next word is quaerit. It's a verb that means searches for, or is looking for, or looks for. All right. So here, the filius canem quaerit. The son is looking for the dog. And there he is. Look behind you. Quis is another question word meaning who. It's also what owls like to say. Quis, 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 quis. Quis est is our example. Who is it? You would want to ask when you go to your Janua of your villa. Reddit is a verb that means gives back. Right? So, pater pecuniam reddit, the father gives back the money. Or in our story, Hermogenes pecuniam non-reddit, Hermogenes does not give back the money. Satis is an adverb meaning enough. Filius cibum satis consumit. The son is consuming enough food. Sed is another conjunction meaning but. Sed cur non, but why not? Signum is a second declension noun meaning sign or seal or signal. All right? So signum est in annulo, the sign is in the ring. Tu is a pronoun that means you. Tu ad villam venis. You come to the villa. Vocat is a verb that means calls. So pater filias vocat. The father is calling the daughters. And that's it for today. As always, if you have questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or go ahead and ask me in class. Gratias vobis ago for watching my video. Walete till next time.